This is your Tropical Atlantic Marine Weather Briefing issued Thursday afternoon, May 14th, 2026, valid through Tuesday, May 19th, prepared by the Tropical Analysis and Forecast Branch of the National Hurricane Center in Miami, Florida. Hazards over the next 5 days, there are none, so we don't expect any gales or any preseason tropical cyclones or any very large swells. Current conditions as of 12 UTC, Thursday, May 14th. We do have a weak cool front that extends from just west of Bermuda down to South Florida. No winds really on the west side of it, but on the east side we do have some fresh to strong south to southwest winds with seas up to about 12 feet. Also, there's a large pressure gradient between the Azores high and the Colombian low, which is helping to promote fresh to strong trades over the South Central Caribbean. This really is going to continue for the next 5 days without much change. And finally, there's a large area of fresh to locally strong northeast trades. This producing seas 8 to about 11 feet over a large area. There is a early season tropical wave. But really it's not doing much now, nor will it be doing much for the next few days. Forecast for 12 UTC on Friday. That front is very slowly moving eastward, and the south to southwest winds ahead of it are still fresh to strong, but they're pulling northward out of our seas. No change for the Caribbean. And then over the tropical North Atlantic, the winds have diminished some and the seas have dropped a little bit. Forecast for 12 UTC on Saturday. We can see this cold front is now shown as a dissipating cold front and no significant winds on either side of the front anymore. Caribbean continues without much change. Winds over the tropical North Atlantic have diminished a bit more, so now it's just moderate to locally strong with seas up to about 8 to 9 feet. Forecast for 12 UTC on Sunday. Really no significant winds or seas in the subtropical waters, as well as the tropical North Atlantic. The winds and seas have diminished there a bit. Caribbean remains relatively unchanged. Over the Gulf of America, we do have a trough that is formed in the westernmost Gulf, and as a response, we're starting to get some fresh return flow out of the south or southeast. 96-hour forecast, valid 12 UTC on Monday. Really no change over the tropical or subtropical Atlantic. The Caribbean remains a fairly large area of fresh to strong trade winds and seas up to 10 feet. And likewise, those southeast return flow in the Gulf producing seas up to 8 feet, relatively unchanged. And finally, forecast for Tuesday, 12 UTC. There is a cool front that's reaching our northernmost waters, but really not much of a impact on winds or seas with that. Caribbean remains about the same with the fresh to strong trades, and the return flow out of the southeast and the Gulf has diminished some, and the seas have dropped a bit. So to summarize, fairly quiet for the next 5 days. No warnings are anticipated. We'll continue to have the trades over the South Central Caribbean. There are some fresh to strong southwest to south winds ahead of a weak cold front, but that'll diminish by Friday morning. And then a large area of fresh to strong northeast trades and large swell over the tropical North Atlantic east of the Lesser Antilles. That'll gradually diminish over the next couple days. So this concludes your Tropical Atlantic Marine Weather Briefing. The next briefing will be issued by Sundays 5 p.m. on May 17th. For the latest forecast information, you can always go to hurricanes.gov/marine. Be safe.